Delta Sigma Pi, America's foremost business fraternity.
My name is Carly Steckel.
Will Shao.
Alexa Davis.
Nabiha Kashwani.
Gabriel Polsky.
Aaron Weinstein.
Joanna Gademski.
Andrew Greener.
Zach Monfanti.
I'm a sophomore. I'm an AIM major.
I'm a junior. I study economics and mathematics.
I'm currently a senior, double majoring in AIM and communication.
I'm a junior in the Dyson School.
And I'm an applied economics and management major.
I'm currently a senior in the College of Engineering, studying operations research and information engineering.
I'm a senior applied economics and management major.
And I'm currently a senior in the School of Industrial and Labor Relations. I joined DSP my sophomore spring semester, and I currently serve as the president of the organization.
I joined DSP because I always thought that I wanted to go into business, but that's a very vague and meaningless desire, and I wanted to know what types of actual careers there were in business. And additionally, when I went to the info sessions, I just thought that the group of people in the room were people I could see myself hanging out with for the rest of my time at Cornell.
I joined DSP the spring of my freshman year, and I was really looking for kind of my place on campus and a smaller community to be a part of. And after coming out to the information sessions and meeting some of the brothers at DSP, I realized that this was the place for me.
I joined DSP because when I looked at who the leaders were on campus, especially for the clubs that I was a part of, they all had one thing in common, and that was that they were brothers in DSP. And so I wanted to join this business fraternity because I wanted to learn from these students, and I wanted to eventually become and serve the same roles as they were serving on campus as presidents of clubs.
I joined DSP because I wanted to extend my learning beyond just the classroom. Being an engineer, I don't really have exposure to many business opportunities, so this gave me an outlet where I could meet a lot of people with interests that complemented my education, but in a different way.
I joined DSP because I always knew it was the best to be a small fish in a big pond than a big fish in a small pond. So I knew that I found a large group of people who were all the best at what they do, and I thought that that would push me to become better.
So I joined DSP for a lot of reasons, the biggest of which was the brothers that I was able to meet throughout the process. Going back to the recruitment process, I remember encountering everybody with so many different passions and so many different interests and different intellectual curiosities that for me really stood out. And I found that the personal interest they took in me combined with the professional development was the best organization I've found so far on campus.
My favorite aspect of DSP is definitely the mentorship.
The wide variety of interests shared by all of the brothers.
Everyone I know here pushes me to be the best that I am.
It's learning how to work with other people.
How incredibly committed our alumni are.
My favorite DSP moment is definitely sophomore year when about 15 brothers organized a spring break trip to China. We went to Shanghai and Beijing, led by one brother who was originally from Shanghai, and he was basically leading all of us around in a country where we had no idea what we were doing.
I would advise someone who's interested in rushing a business fraternity just to reach out to a current brother, ask them why they joined, and learn more about what they do. It can be intimidating, but every member of DSP is so excited to meet students from across campus and just learn more about what they're interested in.
My experience rushing DSP was very friendly, very casual. I got to know a lot of people that I wouldn't have met otherwise, and I thought that the experience of rushing itself was valuable just to kind of familiarize myself with this other group of people here on campus.